Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are interested in Rent HMO, stay tuned. This is going to be the most vital stage of a Rent HMO journey, and you need to know very thoroughly this stage. Get this wrong, and it would be detrimental to the start of your business. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did, what I do, what I coach my mentees, and how we all do it, and make sure you get it right to go forward with a successful business. So stay tuned, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and let's get straight into it. When it comes to Rent HMO, what's the first thing that you think of? Everybody has the same fear. Is what if I can't fill those rooms? HMOs are expensive. The average 5-bed HMO now in a city, apart from London, you're probably looking at two to maybe £2,600 per month in rent. So it's a lot of money to get wrong for a new business. So you have to ensure you fill these rooms fast and be zero risk, or minimize the risk as much as possible to ensure you have a good start. So that's everyone's fear, is what if I can't fill those rooms? So I'm going to put that to bed today. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to make sure you do everything correctly before you commit to anything, contracts, anything. You can pull out knowing that you're not going to take on a property that has high risk. So I'm going to start sharing my screen and show you exactly what you should do. As soon as you view a property, you go home. This is the next stage. So here we have spare room. Okay, so if you've started a Rent HMO business, you should be PRS compliant, which will give you a PRS number. And to be verified on spare room and be able to list properties as an agent, you need PRS. So first things first, get compliant with PRS and ICO, and then go on to create your spare room account. So here's one that I've used before. I've filled this room. So you've gone to view, you found a HMO, you've gone for the viewing, you want to submit an offer. Okay. This is the stage in between of viewing and making an offer. I would advise getting this fake advert up as soon as possible. So the moment you have a viewing confirmed, get a fake advert up, because it needs to be running for at least 3 days to test whether this property is going to be successful or not. So you've gone for a viewing, you've met the agent, you looked at the property, you've taken a very thorough video. I always advise that. Take a very thorough video of the property, get home, and then check your due diligence. Do everything you need to do. So this is the most important thing, okay? So again, as soon as you have a viewing confirmed, go on spare room, set up an advert, very similar to this. And the main picture needs to be the bedroom, okay? It needs to be the bedroom, or the best room in the house that you think. It needs to be eye candy, a scroll stopper. I'm not saying this is a scroll stopper. It's just a clean, fit for purpose bedroom. Okay, so this is the sort of style I kit my HMOs out to. Feature walls, nice and tidy, smart TV. Yeah, as you can see. So make sure your pictures are appealing, even though you don't have a house yet. Okay, find another advert way up north or way away from your area, or ask to borrow somebody else's pictures that you can list your fake advert. Don't say in this description that it's a fake advert. Pretty much write what's here. So you want a very simple title: large, double room, available, blah, available right now. Includes all bills. Be quite specific with how the property is, and be specific with what you provide. So with Wi-Fi, what the room comes with, what the house is, and what exactly you are looking for from a tenant. So they see your expectations. So they must be employed. Current and previous landlord. Credit check will be ran. Okay. I highly recommend using Letting Ref as the platform you use to do your references for tenants. So just Google Letting Ref, and it's brilliant. Okay, so this will be your fake advert, and then basically you run it. So again, I'm going to run down here on the right-hand side. So you want it available right now. Even if your property isn't available until, I don't know, February or 3 months' time, say it's available right now because you want people to message you right now. Doesn't matter about the term, not really, but just make sure it's at least 6 months. Furnished, if it is furnished. Let's just scroll down here. So you want to be including Wi-Fi. Put all rooms available. If you've got like a 6-bed, you could put 3 are gone to create demand and urgency. You don't want to be too specific either. 18 to 30 is absolutely fine. The majority of the student and the working professional market are 18 to 30 looking to rent a room. Although you can't turn anyone away, you can request that 18 to 30 people message you. So don't be too specific here. You don't want to eradicate smokers because most people smoke outside anyway. Do not include pets. Do not include pets because your other tenants might have allergies. Okay, so that's your advert. Get it live, and your minimum demand you're looking for is 1 message per day for 3 consecutive days. Once you have that, then you can make your offer. But until you have at least 1 good message from a tenant per day for 3 days, so 3 messages, that is rock bottom minimum demand. You want more than that, really, but 1 message per day is sufficient to take on a HMO in that area of a spec that you can do. So if you've got, pictures and that you think, okay, that's similar to the house I'm viewing. If you're viewing a 5-bed house with small rooms, don't put up pictures with large rooms. Make it look like it's a house that you could make it look like. I wouldn't bother responding to the people on Spare Room either. You're just testing demand. There'll probably be people in the comments saying you shouldn't create fake adverts. It's false advertising. But again, would you pay £2,500 rent for a house that you haven't done due diligence on? Spare Room is a platform where most of the market go to look for rooms. And these are properties that you want to take on, and you want to provide rooms for the people messaging you. But you have to do your research. You have to do your due diligence. It's a very expensive game if you get it wrong. Spare Room is a very good platform for testing that market. So use Spare Room. Don't ever message landlords on a company-let basis on Spare Room. They'll ban you. I'll show you an example of the amount of messages that you do want to be receiving when it comes to Spare Room. So I'm not quite sure when I advertised this room. Might have been around the end of October, but you can see here, look, 27th, 27th, 28th, 28th. So within 2 days, I already had the demand to feel confident to take this property is mine anyway. This is a rent to rent of mine. So already I've got all of these messages. I didn't open them. My admin team managed this and they filled the room. So they messaged people back who met the criteria and filled the room. So that's the sort of demand you're looking for. It should be obvious and clearly enough demand. That will make you feel confident that if you take this property on, that you can fill the rooms. So as soon as you have the demand, make your offer to the estate agent or landlord that you are willing to take this property on. That's it. First major hurdle jumped. That is extremely important. You need to get that Spare Room advert right to test the market. Don't skip that. I hope that helps. And I will see you guys on the next one.